Good evening, hockey fans. We welcome you to the rink here in Pacelli as we get set for opening night of the hockey season for both these two teams, the Pacelli Cardinals and the Lakeland Thunderbirds here on Zaleski Sports. Non-conference action, Mike Wendland here. Both teams just taking the ice for their warm-up, so we'll be back closer to puck drop, get you guys ready, and a preview of the season and the game ahead here on Zaleski Sports. Good evening, hockey fans, and a hearty welcome here to Ice Hawks Arena here in Stevens Point as we get set for the opening game of the season for both the Lakeland and Pacelli here on Zaleski Sports. Mike Wellen here, glad to be with you guys. Dan Nelson doing all the hard work on the production side of things, staying warm as we get set for this one. We're glad to welcome you to our Auto Select pre-game show. You got Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires with complete auto repair services. Locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Both these teams coming in with different expectations. Lakeland, a perennial powerhouse here in Wisconsin, multiple state trips. They're one game away last year, but they do have a lot to replace, namely starting goaltender Maximus Siza, who graduated last year, one of the best in the state for multiple seasons. And they will turn it over to Andrew Malson, a senior, 5'11", in net tonight. Pacelli, on the other side, they're replacing a lot. Their top defensemen, their top scoring lines, all gone, like Eli Robinson, Mason Zielinski, not here this year due to graduation. Carter Herheim, not in net. They're going to turn to Isaac Andrich from Amherst in net for Pacelli. And also brand new head coach Jeff Peranto coaching his first game behind the bench for this Pacelli program and looking to help bring his program continue to be competitive throughout the state of Wisconsin, and we'll see how things go tonight. And then props to him for scheduling a very tough first game against a team like the Lakeland Thunderbirds. So I think we're going to take a quick timeout, hear from our friends over at Auto Select, come back and preview the game, preview what you can expect around the area this season here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Inching our way closer to puck drop. You hear the heartbeat there. Just every player's hearts getting ready to start the winter season. A week into the basketball season. Boys basketball starts tonight as well. We got hockey getting going now here as well. As we are fully done with the fall, we are turning our attention to the winter. And that's going to include plenty of great hockey around the area. Obviously, look at a team like Lakeland, the Great Northern Conference, absolutely loaded. Mosania defending state team on the way. Rhinelander, Northland Pines, all very, very strong programs, and along with these Thunderbirds. You go to the Valley, you get Marshfield and Spash, Wisconsin Rapids, Wausau West. All teams to look out for. You get Pacelli here in independent, not in a conference. You get the Big Rivers, you get the Eau Claire schools out there as well. It's going to be so much fun to cover as our officials take the ice, get the nets in place, and out come the Pacelli Cardinals, being led by their starting goaltender, junior Isaac Andrich, number 29, wearing the red pads, the black helmet with the Cardinal logo on the side. Cardinals in their white jerseys, the blue numbers and stripes, the crest across the front with the 4 feathers. And I'm looking to see who's wearing the C this year. And response, out comes Lakeland as well, led by goaltender Andrew Malson. Lakeland in their black jerseys, gold stripes, white numbers, the word mark diagonal Lakeland across the front. Goaltender Malson, the blue helmet. As we are so close to the opening puck drop here in 2023. So that being said, we're going to get things ready for our national anthem. Again, this has been your Auto Select pre-game show. Again, Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires at locations Church Street, Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. And now for our anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ice Hawks Arena in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, into tonight's hockey matchup between the Lakeland Thunderbirds and your Pacelli Co-op hockey team. Let's meet the starting lineups. For the visitors from Lakeland, at center, number 7, Noah Dubé. Number 21, Aaron Wanta. And at wing, number 4, CJ Smith. At defense, number 3, Matt Hogart. Also at defense, number 8, Cale Meyer. And in goal, number 33, Andrew Pacelli. And the rest of the Thunderbirds. Lakeland is coached by Jake Suter and assisted by Evan Jansen, Gary Olson, and Gary Suter. And now, for your Pacelli Co-op. At center, number 16, Sawyer Olds. At wing number 14, Aiden Welch. Also at wing, number 17, Brady Foster. At defense, number 6, Cade Whitealevich. Also at defense, number 3, Tyler Clark. And finally in goal, number 29, Isaac Andrich. And the rest of the Cardinals. The Pacelli team is coached by Jeff Pronto, assisted by O.J. Whitealevich and Jason Olds. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Lord, we ask your guidance and blessings on tonight's game. The players, coaching staffs, officials, and fans. Help us be humble in victory, gracious in defeat, and remember that all our abilities are a gift from you. And when the game is done, grant safe travel home to all. In your name, amen. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart for the playing of tonight's national anthem. That's not it.
That was the best.
That's an all-timer. Yeah, you're all-timer. Okay. Come to my house. Open night for everyone.
And tonight's national anthem.
At the twilight's last gleam.
anthem concluded as we get set for this one. Moments away from puck drop to start the season here on Zaleski Sports Game. My name is Mike Wellen, Dan Nelson on the production side of things. Again, the first game on the tenure for Jeff Peranto behind the bench for the Pacelli Co-op team of starters. 4 of them coming from the Amherst School District, 1 from Rosholt and 1 from Assumption. Aiden Welch getting the start. And it looked like wearing the C, the captaincy, was a freshman. Looked like Tyler Cluck from Rosholt had the C on the jersey. I don't know if that's because it was just Eli Robinson's jersey from last year, who was also one of the captains. But he was the only one I saw with the C. And if he, and I mean, I'll have to double check, but I mean, if he gets he is the captain, that's quite the vote of confidence for the youngster. As we get closer. And he does have that captaincy. I know Gray Wagner had it for Lakeland as we get set to start. Remember, opening face-off will be number 16, Sawyer Olds, taking the draw against Noah Dube. And we are underway. Hockey has begun here this winter on Zaleski Sports. Dube trying to chip it in. Good step up at the blue line. Has to be sent back and played back to the defensive pairing. That's number 8, Cade Meyer, the freshman for Lakeland. The one kept in. No, it's just offside. It'll come out for the face-off. 18 seconds in the first period. Myself and my friends at Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover, more than 100 years, making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. Avery Black in to take the draw. He will take it against Gray Wagner, one of the top leading returning scorers for this team. And it's one clean and sent back into the offensive zone for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Trying to center a pass there. Shot from the blue line. Save made by Andrich with the right pad. Shot taken from the blue line by Brent Olson, number 20. And it's kept in by Wagner. Played into the corner. Lakeland still has it. Around the net is Jack Rubo, another top scorer. That's going to be played all the way back down. He played just to the left of his net by Andrew Molson. Backhanded across, kept in the zone though. Trying to get up, pass back. Shot from Axel Rentala is blocked. Sent through, now Black has it. Banks it off the low boards, picked up there by Wagner, and breaking it out is Lakeland. Just over a minute gone by, he'll chip it up and over, into the corner it goes for Aiden Tyson, number 91. Michael Benjamin out there now with Caleb McGregor. And Black in that second forward line, played back to the blue line. Trying to get an angle there, number 15, Court Meyer. His pass attempt blocked and cleared out of the zone by number 9, Rentala. And it'll be stopped and covered up by Andrich. 15-18 to go, period number 1 is, for some reason, they had the clock going for a couple extra seconds. 15-16 officially. Might as well get your customized, or go from Friends of Egg Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Egg Country, Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Top line's back out. Sawyer Olds will take the draw against sophomore Noah Dube, and it's won by Lakeland. And the pass was too far back by the blue line from C.J. Smith, but turned right back over in the neutral zone. Shot from the slot, and just wide of the post. Taken there by Aaron Wanta. And cleared all the way down. We'll have an icing to bring it all the way back through. As they bring it back through, miners roll from our friends at Made a Custom. Don't forget your customized uniforms, team shirts, school apparel, and so much more from Made a Custom. That's right here in Stevens Point. Again, broadcasting live from Ice Hawks Arena. Gray Wagner will take the draw. One off to the left for Cooper Johnson. Rubo, backhand pass, Wagner going around the net, chased by Cluck. Pivots back to the backhand, trying to tip it forward, got to the side of the net, and Andrich, good heads-up play to find that and cover it up and force another face-off. 14:43 to go, period number 1, no score. Play mostly been in the Lakeland offensive end so far. Face-off on the near side dot. To the left of Andrich. Tied up, and this time won by Pacelli. Out of the zone they go, trying to break it out. is Peyton Leduc, number 19. He has his pocket pick there by Cade Meyer, but not out. And now chip forward, 2-on-1 potential for Rubo and Wagner. Rubo goes all the way to the goal line, trying to get one through, and it gets on net. Save made by Hendrich. Chip back out by the freshman Peyton Leduc. All the way around the near side boards. Michael Benjamin has it. And then stick lifted, almost got through. Leduc is there again, though that time his pass not ready and turned over to Court Meyer. Plays back to Matt Haggard, senior defenseman. Keeps it on the backhand, protects the puck, and skates out with it. Stops, avoids the check from Drew Bandy. Will send it forward for number 24, Landon Van Berkel. Van Berkel gets around the first man, skates all the way in, and just rolls it behind the net. Looking for Al Meyer. That goes all the way back to the blue line. Knocked down there, played in by Brent Olson. Back behind the net. And Tyler Cluck will send it up the near side boards, but kept in. Bouncing puck save made off the paddle. Still in, kept in by Lakeland. Trying to slide it through was Aiden Thyssen. Fanning on that one. That one's going to be knocked down and cleared all the way back down. It's going to be wide. They'll bring him in icing, and we'll bring it all the way back. 13-11 to go. As we do that, we're going to take a quick time. We'll keep it here. Actually, with 13-11 to go, reminders of our friends at Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point Realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Cindy LaChapelle of Hoff Favor Real Estate. Face-off taken, one by Pacelli. It goes back to Axel Rintala, the freshman. And then they lose it over to Haggart. He'll send it on the rush behind the net. Defenseman stepping up on the play. Battle for it there taken by Aaron Wanta. C.J. Smith backhands into the corner. Trying to center it, nobody home. Picked off there by Sawyer Olds. High chip off the boards. And it'll be an icing again. No touch. Bring it all the way back down with 12:42. And so far, ice is definitely tilted. Andrews with a couple of big saves early on. Lakeland controlling possession early on. And the Thunderbirds team, an established program, a very strong program, year in and year out. Haven't covered them for the past few years in their work in the Great Northern Conference. Wagner will take the draw against Zane Phyllis. One cleanly back to the blue line. That one off a skate, goes back behind the net. Wagner trying to spin away from the check of Cluck. And he does. Wagner centering attempt. Rubo, shot blocked. Had an open look in the slot, but a big-time block there. Now a race for it. All the way back down, and it'll be an icing. Race one there by Matt Haggard, and one of the multiple guys wearing this, the captain's C on their jerseys. 12:21 to go, no score. Wagner will take the draw. Dyson and Rubo on his wings. Face off one back to the blue line, kept in, backhanded, bouncing puck. Kicked off a skate and cleared back out of the zone, into the neutral zone it goes, and skating all the way back down to be senior Aiden Thyssen. Banks it off the boards, Rubo just backhanded in. Dump and chase hockey, Wagner wins the race, pivots it back, looking for somebody up the far side boards, not there. Drew Bandy just tries to clear it out. Knocked down there by Lee Lawson Bain. Playing behind the net, Cade Wodolevich trying to get to Bandy. As Bandy and Bain going head-to-head in the corner, Cluck will just slide it in over the red line, and he'll go off for a line change. Backhand up for Court Meyer. Chipped all the way back in, it was offside. They got to tag up. Back behind into the far side corner. Court Meyer chases it back down. Forecheck by Noah Hasler. Shoulder-to-shoulder hit by Leduc. This game already getting physical and getting chippy early on. Pass right in front of their own net. A dangerous play. And almost got picked off. Walking into a shot. Haggard save made off the left pad of Andrich. Balin Wodolevich steps up. Lays the body on Meyer. But Meyer keeps it, trying to backhand it, and he'll just swing it behind the net, chased down by Hasler. Chip all the way down, not out, and it is going to be... No, it's still in. It was ruled onside. Still Benjamin gets battled for position with Aaron Wanta. Michael Benjamin. Haggart keeps it in the zone. Goes D to D. Shot and a goal! Wanta goes over the right shoulder and in at 10:23. I got to think Wanta will get credit for it. And it's 1-0 Lakeland here in the first period on the shot from the points through a lot of traffic. We'll wait for the official announcement as they will get set to drop the puck. Dominic Giranella will have the draw. It's won by Pacelli. Cade Wodolewicz plays it across to Aiden Welch. Swung back behind the nets. Welch trying to get the one-touch pass over. It's going to be Fanning on the play there. Coming in on side, number 5, Levi Reimer. Now they'll get the top line back out, Rubo. Haggart looking to center one, looking on the jump in from Landon Van Berkel. Cluck will pass it across off a stick and chipped in. That's Olds. Shot there, rolling wide off of Sawyer Olds. Back the other way, Joe Vizenko. He'll chip it in over the red line. And chase down there, Michael Benjamin. Trying to roll in, it's going to turn over Van Berkel, though fans on his attempt from the point. Bandy battling for, he will just chip it in. McGregor there, and Bandy runs right over Vizenko, who is setting a pick. Now here's McGregor behind the net. He'll chip it across. Bandy there into the near side corner. Now a race for Rubo and Hasler. Rubo stick lifts and paddled away into the corner. Good play there by Isaac Andrich. To the official.
Noah Dubay, assisted by number 3, Matt Hugger. Also assisted by number 21, Aaron Wanta.
So it was a double deflection on that goal. Wanta's going to get the secondary assist. The primary is going to go to Matt Haggart. And then Noah Dube gets the goal. Shot rolls is going to be wide on the ice side. Chased all the way down by Matt Haggart. I think they're going to give Haggart, I think they got the order wrong. I think Haggart's going to get the secondary, and Wanta will get the primary, as there's a save made there by Molson. Either way, the goal goes to Noah Dube, the sophomore with his first of the year on the deflection. Cade Wodolewicz to Cluck. Nice soft pass across, but that's going to be picked off, and now chasing down into the corner, number 15, Court Meyer. Cade Wodolewicz, the first one there, plays it up the near side boards. Wanta in on the rush, on the forecheck now. He'll get it back. Skates all the way across, looking top of the slot. Gets poked away, but he gets it right back. Shot, whistles wide. Lakeland keeps it in, backhand into the corner there by Wanta. He's all over the ice right now, kind of roving. Bison trying to hit him short side. Backhanded across, kept in. Fanning on the shot. Still loose now. Shot saved, and that's blocked off a shin pad and cleared back out to center. Chipped right back in. Line change for the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Played across. And Ladox gets up with it. It's off his skates. And as they got to get back on side, and they do just in time. Clear sent in with 10 minutes gone by here in the first. Shots on goal, 7-1 in favor of Lakeland. Score 1-0 as Michael Benjamin steps up, tries a backhand one over the defender. Then taken over by Dube, the goal scorer. Haggart slows it down, plays it back behind his net. Now here is Dube on the rush with C.J. Smith. 2-on-2. What a play defensively to knock that one down there by Brady Foster, preventing eventual 2-on-1 and a scoring chance. Big time hit by Aiden Welch. As Andrich will cover that one up. In this game, you can tell hockey's back. This game is very physical in the early going. A lot of big hits being laid by both teams. As well from our friends at Par 4 Bistro over in Wapaka, a wonderful dining experience and your choice with a full menu of delicious options. Visit Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54. That's over in Wapaka. Another team of that great northern Wapaka Comets. One back, Van Berkel through traffic. I don't know if that was saved or not, or if that got through. Open ice hit there in the corner. Rubo trying to center one through, Fanning on the shot attempt, and now Bandy steps out with it. He'll just chip it in and chase it down. All the way across now for Zane Phyllis. Plays it back to the blue line, Cade Wardalevich. He'll wire a shot, save made, still loose in front of the crease, and cleared back out. Good shot there from Wardalevich. Now here is Rubo. Goes wide, looking for the sharp angle shot. Knocked away, it was going wide. Now Benjamin will skate it out. One of a very large number of Amherst players on this co-op roster. Most represented school. Now a breakout pass for Wanta. He couldn't handle it. Hasler is able to just check it away. Would have been a potential breakaway there. Now one-on-one. Here is Ladoc trying to skate around Hager. Can't do it. Plays it back, but out of the zone it goes. Noah Hasler, Axel Rentala, should say. Now here is Hasler. He can't handle it. Turned over there to C.J. Smith. Plays it back, Cade Meyer. Chipped in, and Wanta is going to be offside, and we'll have a face-off at the blue line at 4:53 here in the first period. 1-0 Lakeland on the goal from Doob. The assist from Wanta and Haggart. Olds will take the draw against Court Meyer. Face-off won by Lakeland. Chipped in there by Al Meyer, number 9. Thiessen and Wardalevich collide. Pass was through the skates and just rolled in. Now here is Cluck, the freshman defenseman, skating in with it up the near side boards. He'll send it behind his own net, behind the net. Chip forward, Olds takes a pin. There's going to be a penalty for interference called on Lakeland. So Pacelli's going to get a power play with 4:25 to go. As Al Meyer is going to head to the box. At 12:35, face-off on the power play, won by Lakeland, shorthanded, trying to chip it through. Now potential breakaway, shorthanded for Rubo. He's onside, shot, save, made, and it rolled, trickled through, but Andridge is able to scramble and cover it back up, kept in. That attempt blocked, and now back in, stick checking, aggressive penalty kill. After the face-off win, Lakeland trying to prevent any sort of setup for this Pacelli power play. As for somehow the clock isn't moving. Now they get it. They had it too far. They had 30 seconds actually gone off the clock, so now it looks like we're good to go. The scoreboard lined up. And offside will be the call. We'll bring the face-off back out. Again, the penalty, Al Meyer, 2 minutes interference at 12:35 of the first period. 12:05. Might as well for friends at Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. Wisconsin's finest cheese. Stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39. That's in Bancroft. Face-off won that time by Pacelli. Benjamin with Rentala on the blue line. Then Bandy, Welch, and Olds. Slap shot right into the chest of Andrich off the stick of Aaron Wanta, and he'll hold on with 4:05 to go here in the first. Wanta wound up on that one. And good positioning to cut off the angle for the junior netminder. Face-off in the offensive zone for Lakeland, shorthanded. Face-off won. Rintala sends it across. Olds against this aggressive penalty-killing forecheck for Lakeland. And they get possession back, trying to center one through. Wanta just rolls it back through. We're in the final minute now of the Meyer penalty. Plays it back to the blue line. And Brent Olson, shot tipped on net and in, shorthanded. It got through. And a shorthanded goal for Court Meyer. At 13:21. So a shorthanded goal for the Thunderbirds. They take a 2-0 lead here in the first. While the puck launches over everyone, back behind that, Cluck will chase it back down. Backhands to Wodolevich, his defensive partner. Wodolevich plays it across. Two left-handed defensemen on this pairing. That one now skating in with Avery Black. Looking short side, pad save made by Molson. Trying to center back top of the slot. Cluck can't keep it in, goes all the way back to his own blue line. He'll chip it across to Hasler. Final couple seconds of this penalty, and they're going to kill it off. They're actually going to get the shorthanded goal out of it. Chased all the way back down there by Tyler Cluck. Look at the official announcement. So Court Meyer gets the goal. So Dyson gets the assist for Meyer. Two and a half to go. As we play on here in the first, 2:20. 2-0, shots 12-2 in favor of Lakeland. Chip forward for Rubo. Just a scrum along the far side boards. Still in. Just tied up among skates and out. That one chipped back toward the red line. Benjamin plays it across, D to D. That one chipped forward and chased back down. Benjamin still there. Final 105 seconds. That one chipped in by Rubo. Prevents an icing. Benjamin will chase it down. Final 90 now, here in the first. And plays back into the corner. Haggart battling with Benjamin. Stepping in now is Meyer. All the way back down. No touching. And they wave off the icing. Saucer pass off the stick and in, but right back to Court Meyer at the faceoff dot. He'll take a shot, and the cutting off the angle, making the save will be Isaac Endrich. 57 seconds left here in the first. 2-0 Lakeland. Might as well for our friends at Rocky Rococos will have when we get to the next face-off chance. Face-off won there by Aiden Welch. Played back, D to D, Wodolevich to Cluck. Tries to chip one through, turned over in the defensive zone. Dyson keeps it in, flips one wide of the net, into the corner it goes. Final 37 seconds here of the first period. Wagner gets around, rolls one toward the net, he rolls through the crease, and back behind the net. Pacelli gets it back, tips it across to Olds. Backhanded through and out of the zone. Maybe one or two chances left in the final 20 here. And Welch almost sprung Foster for a breakaway. That one chipped in from the red line. Late line change, final 10 seconds. Rubo shut off the post. Rubo came so close in the final 3 seconds of making this a 3-0 game. But in the end, we played 17. We're going to go into the first intermission. Your score, Lakeland 2, Pacelli nothing. We'll step aside. Be back in a couple of minutes. Break down what we saw here in the first period. Shots 13-2 Lakeland on Zaleski Sports.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Oh my gosh!
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
We welcome you back to IceHawks Arena here in Stevens Point. Your score after one period is 2-0 in favor of the Lakeland Thunderbirds of the Great Northern Conference. Goals from Noah Dube and Court Meyer. Meyer's goal being a shorthanded goal. Shots 13-2 as well for Lakeland in that first period. So Isaac Andrich made 11 saves on 13 shots. Not what you could do on the goals either. The first one from Dube, a deflection in front of him off the point shot from Aaron Wanta. Assisted as well by Matt Haggart. A couple of veteran defensemen. Wanta 6'4", biggest guy on the ice. And then the second goal shorthanded, tipped in right, point blank from Court Meyer. It looked like it almost was a pass out. It must have just snuck under from the angle we had. We couldn't quite see, but we saw the official obviously point saying it was in. So the goal for Dube was at 6:37, again assisted by Haggart and Wanta. Then Court Meyer's goal, the senior, shorthanded, assisted from Aiden Dyson. A couple of seniors for this Lakeland team with assists there. 8:47 to go here in the first intermission. Again, 2-0 Lakeland. Shots 13-2. Andrich made 11 saves. Malson made 2 in that first period, as well as they killed off a penalty and scored shorthanded on said penalty. The only penalty of the period was at 12:05 for Al Meyer, the senior, called for interference. Otherwise, it was a pretty quick moving first period, only a little over half an hour for that first period. 17 minutes of active clock time, which not too bad for opening night. So that being said, we're going to take another quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll have our microphones off for a little bit. We'll be back with you guys later in the period, or in the intermission, to get you guys ready for the second right here on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. the only water that comes with a van.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple, but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Broadcasting live, first intermission here from Ice Hawks Arena here in Stevens Point. 2-0 Lakeland over at Pacelli in the opening hockey game of the season for these two teams. Of course, that's not all that's going on tonight on Zaleski Sports on our network. You can go over to ZaleskiSports.com to find all the games. You can find them on our YouTube channel as well. Just look up Zaleski Sports. Over in Edgar in the Merrillwood, Assumption leads Edgar 22-2, about 8 minutes into the first half there, and that's on the basketball court. Over in Marshfield, Nina and the top player in the States, Zabel, they lead Marshfield just 25-14. That game about 9 minutes halfway through the first half. Over in Marathon in girls basketball as well, it is Stratford 12-2 over Marathon. That game about halfway through. Over in Amherst taking on Brillion, and Amherst leads 18-12 on the girls basketball court over Brillion there. That game about 4 minutes left. Over in Eau Claire Memorial up on Superior 18-10. That game about halfway through the first. Over in Wisconsin Rapids, Eau Claire North taking on Wisconsin Rapids. I do not have a score there. Also in Manawa, the Pacelli's girls basketball team. That game just underway, about 4 minutes in. 6-2 Pacelli over at the Wolf's Den in Manawa. And on the rink as well, over in Mosinee taking on Appleton North. Looks like that game is at the first intermission as well. Trying to find a score for you guys. It is Mosinee 1-0. First intermission over Appleton North. And all those games you can find here on Zaleski Sports at ZaleskiSports.com or on YouTube at Zaleski Sports. Also keep an eye on all of our social medias on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll bring you guys highlights, informational pictures about certain players. Today we dropped 5 pictures of all-state honorees in football and volleyball as we wrap up the fall season. So congratulations go out to the 5 we honored today. Harrison Gravine from Edgar. On the football field, it's Carson Van Dinter from Kaukauna. Keegan Jershey, the Jim Leonard Award winner from Mosinee for best to senior defensive back. On the volleyball court, Paige Gould from Newman Catholic and Peyton Carlson from Wapaka. All I'll say, we'll have more to come over the rest of the week as well as we set for Thanksgiving. You can look for that over the next few days. We'll have more. I'll say we have plenty more that we can honor, and we're going to be looking to get out there for you guys from the volleyball, football, and a couple soccer players as well who are honorable mention all-states in this fall. So that being said, we're going to mute our microphones for a couple minutes. I'll be back with you guys in about 2 minutes' time. Get you guys ready for the second period as Zamboni wraps up his work. We're about 3 minutes away from the second. 2-0 Lakeland right here on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
We welcome you back, broadcasting live here from Ice Hawks Arena. The Pacelli Cardinals are taking the ice. Gets there for the second period. 2-0 Lakeland. Shots 13-2 for the Thunderbirds as well. Andrich back out there for another period. As we get set, might as well that for your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move. Make it a delicious, cheesy Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. Get yourself some pizza, get some breadsticks. It's been a tradition here in Point for a while. That Rocky Rococo has been there for a long time. Down off of Highway 51. Not too far from Pacelli as well. Not just down the road from high school. I'm glad to be with you guys. Mike Lemon here with Dan Nelson on the production side of things, keeping himself as warm as he can. That's one of the only downsides ever being in hockey, because naturally you're next to ice. It's not going to be the warmest place ever to call a game from. But it is so much fun. A few things more fun than watching hockey live. We'll start 5-on-5. It's like same starters as before, so it's going to be Aiden Welch taking the draw. And he'll take it against Noah Dube, the sophomore, who had the first goal of the game on a deflection in front of the net. So let's switch sides. Off to the right is going to be the Lakeland goal. As faceoff is down and won by Pacelli. Chased down Cade Wardalevich. He'll backhand one for Foster. Kept in at the blue line. Back behind the net it goes. Cluck battling with Wanta. Wanta still backhanding it through. Gets through a couple of skates. Looking for Dube. Played back behind that end of the near side corner. Chipped out. Chipped in there And it'll be an icing off the stick of Sawyer Olds. They'll bring it back down. As over our friends at Fleet Farm, that Toyland is now open over at Fleet Farm with their price match plus guarantee. If you find a lower price, they'll beat it by 5%. You'll get the best price on a huge selection of toys at Fleet Farm, especially for those of you with kids. Swing out to Toyland, get all the greatest stuff. As we embark on the holiday season. Wagner taking the draw. One back to the blue line, backhanded, near side boards. That's going to be knocked down by Peyton Ladoc. It just was off his stick, and then chipped up and out by Matt Haggart, who has one of his assists tonight. Rubo trying to be through everybody. He still does. Trying to slide one through. Wagner wasn't there. Maybe a stride or two behind. Now back the other way. Here's Noah Hasler. He loses an edge and goes down. Wagner will just backhand it near far side boards. Yes, Pacelli trying to get something on. They got 2 shots in the game. Looking to center. That one's off a skate and bounces to the near side boards. Bouncing puck sent all the way back down. And an icing. We'll bring it back. 15:39 to go, second period. 2-0 Lakeland. Might as well for our friends at Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best. Locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill. Learn more at nicolaybank.com. Face-off taken, and out it goes for Thyssen. Chasing it down there is Court Meyer, who has the second goal. He had that shorthanded goal. Zayden Phyllis trying to roll one through. That's chipped in. McGregor will just backhand one into the corner, but he can't get it through the skates of Lawson Bain. Back the other way. Meyer looking for a low shot, knocked down off the skate of the defender. Back to Meyer, though. He turns it back over. Face-off dot shot. Off the shoulder and rolled through. Save made Andrich. That one off of Thyssen. Played back looking for Cluck. Trying to chip it through and played there by sophomore Zane Phyllis. Played across near side. McGregor hustling to chase it back down. Trying to backhand it through and out, and he does all the way down. No icing, it's waved off. Bandy chasing there with it. Shoulder to shoulder check there. Him and Brent Olson meets. And back out with it, Cade Meyer. He can't get through. Bandy with a stick check. His head's off on a line change. Definitely a better jump from Pacelli here in the second period from the early going. Plays it back. Benjamin, low shot. That's off the skate and sent to the corner off of Cade Meyer. Chipped back down. Chased down there by freshman Axel Rintala. A lot of these young guys get a lot of playing time early on for Pacelli, as that's going to be sent through offside. 14:02 to go. Shots 14-3. Draw right next to us here in the Crow's Nest here. Top lines, or starting lines back out. One that time by Lakeland. Just chipped across through the skates of Benjamin. Back behind the net it goes. Chasing down there was Smith. Rintala can't handle it. Here's Wanta, who's been all over the ice. Playing almost as a rover type. That deflected off a stick into the near side corner it goes. Wanta, he'll take a shot off the skates there of Aiden Welch. And I think Welch may have had his skate break. He's kind of stumbling. And he's got to go off on a change. It's kept in, so it's right now they're 4-on-4. Both teams off on a change. And now we're back 5-on-5. Both teams have their full strength out now. Battle in front of the net. Just a Smith and Benjamin just going at it in front of the net. Shot off the paddle and back behind the net it goes. Wanta trying to chip one through off the side of the net. There's C.J. Smith now. Trying to chip one through. And it's going to just miss Landon Van Berkel's stick and back out to the neutral zone. He'll get the pass across ice from Haggart to Wanta, just chipped in. And right there is Rintala. He can't handle it. Doob off of Rintala's stick, and Rintala has it now. He'll skate up with it 3-on-3. He'll just chip it in, go off on a change. That one kicked forward. And offside. Oh, my. And a big-time hit after the whistle by Brady Foster. And, yep, and they're going to give him the penalty. Brady Foster going to get a penalty on a rough. At 4:26. So power play for Lakeland here, up 2-0. Face off, tied up, and then backhanded up and out of play. That one ends up behind the bleachers. Youngster gets it, tosses it back into Gray Wagner. Face off, stays in the zone. Wagner, Rubo setting up in a one-time spot right at the top of the slot. If he could win it clean. Face-off is won, but not cleared out, kept in. Low shot, deflected wide by Thyssen. Played back, kept in for Brent Olson on this first power play unit. Chip across there for Lawson Bain. Trying to slide one through. It's going to be deflected, but kept in play off of Hassler. Wagner, toss. Off the skate, and it almost got through, and there's going to be sent cleared out all the way down and on net. Played there by Molson. Both teams change up their lines. Chipped in onside, chased down there. Cade Wardlevich. Back to the blue line, good, not out. There's Olson. He leaves it for Haggard. He'll walk into a shot. And we're going to get a whistle as it's covered up there. And they're going to bring the faceoff out. So bring in the starting line. Doob, Smith. Meyer. 32 seconds left on the Foster penalty. Called for a roughing call. Benjamin gets sandwiched and then just ripped around the near side boards, but not deep enough. As Wanta skates around with it. Looking to center across, gets the pass. Haggard save made off the right pad. Very bottom of the pad, Andrich makes the stop. The final 7 seconds of the penalty. Kept in play, Cade Meyer. He'll skate into one, gets hooked. No call, we play on. It's chipped up and out, and that'll kill off the penalty. Bandy trying to slow things down, can't handle it. Haggard. Dyson, 2-on-1 chance. Doob trying to chase him down, is going to be flipped behind the net. And a line change for both teams. 10:45 to go, second period. Shot save made, wide open net, and is that in? No, off the post by Thyssen. He had an open net here right off the right post. Second post for Lakeland here in the game. Olson, low shot, save made. One-timer, save made, still loose, front of the crease. Another save for Andrich. Chipped through, and an icing to bring it back with 10:29 to go. Some fun net front battles. And from this angle, they called it out. That was very close. It was the inside of the post that was hit. Nothing Lakeland on the face-off coming up here. Might as well that no matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals. Get the equipment you need to get the job done. Offering a wide range of equipment needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals. That's in Stevens Point. Face-off, low, swung behind the near side. Looking for a wraparound. Save made, point blank. Off of Hunter Gualdoni. That's played down. It'll be another icing to bring it back. Andrich scrambling, made a couple of monster saves there. He's up to 16 saves. Wodolevich gives him almost tripped and went into him, but he gives him a quick high five saying, hey, good job, man. Another one of the Amherst Falcon players in this co-op team. It's like 4 schools represented. Amherst, Pacelli, Rochelt, and Assumption with players all on this team. Dominic Gironella trying to chip one out. Can't handle it. Plays back behind the nets. Right there, though, Matt Haggart. Cody Steff calling out a design play. Still offside. And back out as there's a collision between teammates. A friendly fire. Hazard trying to chip one through. Knocks it down. Haggart, shot. Can't get it off. Looking for a wraparound. Looking at center. Looking for Rubo. Now back to Wagner. His shot is blocked. Back the other way. Odd man rush. Meyer finishes his check on Foster. 9:20 to go. Haggard trying to settle things down. It's been chaotic the past few minutes. Shots 18-4 for Lakeland. Benjamin pivots back. Trying to backhand it through. Not there. Knocked down there by Rintala. That pass too far. Chased down by Brent Olson, the junior defenseman. Narrow path around the net. He'll try and skate it all the way back out, looking for the rush. Goes wide, looking to send one through. He gets it right back, looking for a backhand. Saucer pass, bouncing over the stick of Wagner, cleared out by Olds. Now back in a chance. Phyllis couldn't get a shot off. That one blocked in front as well. Hit into the boards there by Phyllis. Now Rubo tries to just flip it out, and he does high. Play now Cluck trying to glove it down. He's going to have to just backhand it through, but not outs. Eventually Phyllis is there to get it through with McGregor out there. And we'll get a nice thing to bring things right back. 8 minutes exactly to go here, period number 2. 2-0 Lakeland. Might as well get Culligan Water, only $9.95 a month for the first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. Dube will take the draw against Avery Black. One by Pacelli, and Clark will send it across. Wodolevich, but not out. Now it is back to the neutral zone. Going to the one blind spot here that we have on the ice, right below us in this crow's nest. But back the other way we go. Caden Meyer trying to get one out to Dube. Again, Dube had the first goal in the deflection early on. No Dube. Trying to roll one through, still loose, and backhanded wide open and in by Cade Meyer. Andrich made the stop, but he could not find it. And it's 3-0 at 9:28, time of the goal. It just bounced just a little bit in front, and Andrich thought he had it, but a heads-up play by the freshman, Cade Meyer, with his first varsity goal. They just skate around and backhand into the wide-open cage. And it's 3-0. Face-off tied up. A big hit in the face-off dot and taken by Court Meyer. McGregor will slide it in. Trying to backhand one through. It's bouncing puck. Cleared out by Landon Van Berkel and out. Race for it all the way down. It's Court Meyer gets the goal, or Cade Meyer. Dube with the assist. And Wanta. Wanta with a couple assists, so there's a nice thing. Dube with a goal and an assist. So big thank you is going to go as well to our game day sponsors that will bring it back down on the icing. Franny's Family Restaurant, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. 10 minutes into the second period. We're over halfway through this game. 3-0 Lakeland. Shots 20-4 for the Thunderbirds. Cooper Johnson with Avery Black on the draw. One by Pacelli. Played back out towards center. Back skating and passing D to D. Bain and Olsen. Chip forward out off our linesman. And Olsen just backhands one in. Behind the net it goes. Andrich, 17 saves on 20 shots. 4 for 4 is Andrew Molson, the senior. Tripped up by combination of players and official. Or they're going to call it, looks like a slash. They're going to get a penalty. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty. Called on Brent Olsen. He called for the slash. .10:30 time of the penalty. Second power play now for Pacelli. Low shot. You gotta turn the music off as we play on. And they call actually a double minor. Is there a 4-minute penalty? And now looks like we're good to go now. So it must have been a double minor. They had 4 minutes on the clock. As that'll be iced. Bring it back down. Yeah, so it's just a single minor. So it's 134 on the penalty. Face off in the defensive zone for Pacelli. One, and a save right away off the face-off by Andrich. Lakeland with a strong penalty kill early on in this game. As well, our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses for a very long time since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Dube will take the draw. It is tied up and won by Dube. He skates around, gets tripped up a little bit. Now he has it again. Looking to find C.J. Smith, who was stick lifted as he tried to get a shot off. Back the other way, Avery Black. The Assumption Junior. Benjamin, D-to-D pass. Shot, still loose, and in! Power play goal! Looked like Peyton Leduc is going to get it at 11:23, time of the goal. Even though the first one through is Black. So we'll see who gets credit for it. Might have been Avery Black on the power play. Either way, it's 3-1 on the power play goal by Pacelli. So back to 5-on-5. Wagner will take the draw against Phyllis, and Lakeland will win the faceoff. Wait for the official announcement, see who gets the goal. Tyson off the shaft of the stick of Andrich. Now Tyson, who's been close a couple of times, is going to be diving and chipping it out, is McGregor. Skating 2-on-2. Here is Phyllis looking for a wide shot off the dot. Trying to roll one through. It's not there, and back the other way we go. Here's Hager. And it is Leduc. His first varsity goal.
Assisted by number 15.
Avery Black with the primary.
Also assisted by number 9.
And Rentala, so a couple young guys get their first ever points in high school hockey. There's a shot save made. Rubo tried to chip one in there, just out of his reach. Now an off a skate of Wodolevich. Kept in by Van Berkel. The freshman rolls one to the net. Knocked down there by Michael Benjamin. He'll skate out with it and just get it back to the neutral zone. So again, Peyton Leduc from Pacelli, his first varsity goal on the power play. First point from Axel Rentala. There's one off the side of the net. You get the secondary assist, primary to junior Avery Black. So a couple, again, young guys, their first points in high school hockey on that play there. 4:07 to go. They wave off the icing, chased down by Van Berkel. Shot save made off the glove of Molson. Back the other way. Here's Wanta, who's got a couple of points today. Tries to backhand one through. Shot save made off the pad. Aaron Wanta has been everywhere on the ice tonight so far for Lakeland. Listed as a defenseman, he's been on the rush. He's been on the forecheck. Meyer lays a couple of hits, kept in play there by Court Meyer. And Klucko backhanded across to Axel Rintala. Save made and covered up Andrich. Right off the R in Bauer on his stick. So 3-1 Lakeland. Riders all from our friends at Fell's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Favorite place for cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more. All grown right here in central Wisconsin. Fell's Dairy Store. Food, family, and fun. Face-off will be near side, off to the right of the Pacelli goaltender. Shots 23-6. 20 saves on 23 shots for junior Isaac Andrich. Face-off tied up and one. Rubo high arc, up and in. It goes behind the net. Way up and over the post. Haggart tries to chip one through. Wodolevich with Rubo. Chip forward. Save made. Did not go in. Still loose. And covered up by Andrich. What? And now here we go. And we're going to get some penalties here. Arms are flying. Sticks are flying. Helmets are flying. And we're going to get multiple guys from both teams going to the box. Rubo, you know, it's going to be one of them. He's going to go in. Also going to be going in, Peyton Ladoc. I think we're getting coincidental minors for roughing. Both guys will spend a couple of minutes to think about what they did. One of the best things in sports is you have a penalty box, so you guys have to just sit there and everyone watches you, and you just stay there. So yeah, coincidental minors will play 5-on-5. At 13:46. So we kiss the minors, we play 5-on-5. Wrap around attempt, chip forward, Meyer shot, goal! Right back we go, and Cade Meyer gets his second. At 13:50. So right after the penalties, Meyer gets a tip pass to the slot. He buries it. His second goal for the freshman. Now, depending on this score holds, I'm torn on who I'm going to talk to after the game. Whether it's Meyer or Wanta. We'll see who gets the assists on the play. Face-off taken one by Pacelli. Bandy will chip it in. Black gets it across, but overskates it. Turn over there to Lawson Bain, the sophomore. Chipped all the way back down. He's going to pivot up toward the net. So Meyer with the goal. Dyson with the assist. That one whistles wide. So just a single assist for Aiden Tyson, his second helper of the day. Bandy, shot, save made. He chipped all the way back down, and we'll get an icing to bring it back the other way. As well from our friends at Mara Water, that we all depend on our water, and so let Mara Water Corporation ensure you and your family are in the right hands for clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. That's M-A-H-E-R water.com. We got a big thanks to everyone joining us this evening. Glad to have you guys. 4-1 Lakeland now. A couple of goals for freshman Cade Meyer in his first varsity game. He's off taking one there by the Lakeland Thunderbirds. Chipped up and look out on the Pacelli bench. It hits the ceiling and bounces back into their bench. Caught by one of the players out there. And both guys still in the box. They're going to be in there for another minute or so. As they did make they're giving a chance to Cam Bernard in net now. I know talking with some of the coaches when I got here this evening, they said as they try to replace Masaisva, they're going to see who's going to be the best goaltender. Shot save made that time by the sophomore Cam Bernard, 5'9". Ring number 1. course, Lakeland fans, that number 1 was held down by Max Masizova for multiple years, and again, one of the best in the state during that time. He single-handedly won them a lot of hockey games. He was incredible. We got a penalty called on Pacelli coming up. Delayed penalty. Trying to wrap one around. Still loose. We're going to get a touch soon. And there it is. So we'll get a cross-check called. 15:21 time of the penalty. Zane Phyllis will go to the box. So second power play. For the Lakeland Thunderbirds, 0 for 1 on the power play today. Face off, tied up, and cleared back down toward Cam Bernard. But I was saying, like, coming into the day, talking to one of the assistant coaches, they said they're just gonna give both guys a chance to see who's gonna seize the starting job, whether it's gonna be Molson or Bernard. So Bernard gets the chance now after half the game went for the senior Molson. Gave up and chipped forward. Andrich keeping it loose. It's going to be turned over to Avery Black. He's going to try and clear it out, and he will send it all the way back down the ice. Minute 15 to go on the penalty on Zane Phyllis. Again, he'll call for a cross check. Bandy steps up on the forecheck, plays it back to Benjamin. He's going to fan on his clearing attempt and turns it over. Wants a shot. Save made by Andrich. Another big-time play there made by the junior. Now Haggart slides all the way through, shorthand, and he gets it through! What a goal! A power play goal for Lakeland. It's 5-1. 15:58 time of the goal. What a goal by senior Matt Haggart. He lost an edge, and as he was going down, just slid it through. It wasn't quite like the Ovechkin play almost 20 years ago that he did against Arizona, but it was close. And just stayed along the ice. Just what an incredible individual effort there on the power play to make it 5-1. That one chipped in by Levi Reimer. Klucko backhanded across. Cade Wodolewicz played across and chipped up and out by Olds. Now here's Hasler trying to chip one through. Not there, knocked down by Cooper Johnson. He'll backhand one up over our officials, back to Kluck. Chipped through, chased down there by Wodolewicz. That one rolled toward the save made. Andrich almost got through. Wodolewicz lays a hip in there. That one knocked down, still loose, backhand across. That one blocked out in front after the first save. Final 21 seconds. And we'll get an icing to bring things back. Runners from our friends at Express Employment Professionals, relationships with all local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in Express Employment to find the right career path for you as we wait for the official announcement of the goal and who gets the assists on Haggart's first of the year. Make sure you get everyone lined up right. Colton Beret getting in for the first time. As now, here's Phyllis back the other way. He tries to chip one in, far near side boards, over toward Foster. Final 7 seconds here. Backhand save made Bernard. And he'll dive and cover it up. 4.9 to go. So we'll have one more face-off. And Lakeland sends out that top line to make sure that there's nothing chaotic that happens here. Wagner will take the draw against Foster. Face-off won by Lakeland. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. Rubel shot, save, made right at the horn, right into the chest of Andrich, and we have played 2. Shots 29-9, Lakeland score 5-1 for the Thunderbirds. We'll step aside. Back in a couple of minutes to recap what we saw here in the second and a lot of it of what happened. Get you guys ready for the third here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza. Hand-style pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Second intermission here from Ice Hawk Arena, as it is 5-1 in favor of Lakeland. Scoring in that second period. At 9:28, it was Cade Meyer with his first of the season, assisted by Noah Dube and Aaron Wanta. Then Pacelli answered back. They got a power play goal. The first of his career for Peyton Ladoc, the freshman, assisted by Avery Black, and first point is over freshman Axel Rentala. And it was 3-1 at that point, but then bouncing back, Meyer got his second from the middle of the slot. He wired one home off of Aiden Dyson's helper, and it was 4-1. And then on the power play at 15:58, an incredible individual effort on the power play. Senior Matt Haggart gets the unassisted power play goal as he was falling to the ice. Lost an edge, or maybe got bumped. Either way, he was going down. He just kept his stick on the puck and just slid it through. A beautiful goal, and just like that, it's 5-1. And again, shots 29-9 in favor of Lakeland. So we're going to take another quick break. Be back in a couple of minutes' time. Get you guys ready for the third. And we'll go take a look at what's going on around the area. Again, a lot of games going on tonight as we start up the winter season in full here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
Second intermission, 5-1 Lakeland looking around the Zaleski Sports Network tonight. Over in Marshfield, 59-46, Neenah leads the Tigers in girls basketball. That game about halfway through the second half. And Neenah, one of the top teams in the state. Marshfield looking to continue their strong run. Over in Manawa, try and load up this game here, is Manawa and Pacelli head-to-head. Halftime, 35-22. Pacelli, that in the girls basketball side of things. Also in girls basketball, Eau Claire North and Wisconsin Rapids going head-to-head. And it is all Eau Claire North, 65-35, halfway through the second half there. Over in Eau Claire Memorial, they're taking on Superior. And it is a three-point game, 42-39, Eau Claire Memorial leading the Spartans there. Over in Amherst taking on Brilliant. Again, these are all girls basketball games. We'll have a lot of boys basketball over the weekend. Over tournaments with the Cranberry Classic, over in Mosinee at DC Everest. As we load up over the holiday weekend for you guys. Amherst up by 5, 42-37, about just under 4 minutes to go there over in Amherst. Over in Marathon taking on Stratford in girls basketball. And it is 26-10, about halfway through the second half. Stratford on top. And over in Edgar, Assumption up big on the Edgar Wildcats, 65-19 for the Assumption Royals. And that pressure defense that they play. And, of course, one other hockey game going on tonight. That's over in Mosinee. Mosinee taking on Appleton North. That looks to also be in the second intermission. And it is all Mosinee. 4-0 Mosinee. After 2 over in Mosinee taking on Appleton North. As we get full on with our winter coverage here on Zaleski Sports Game. My name is Mike Wendland with Dan Nelson on the production side of things. We talked about the goal scoring. Shots were 16-7 in that second period for Lakeland. So again, 29-9, 24 saves for Isaac Endrich, and 8 saves combined for Cam Bernard and Andrew Molson. Penalties in the second period. At the 4:26 mark, Brady Foster was called for a roughing call. And then a slashing call on Brent Olson at 10-3 led to the power play goal for Pacelli. Then we had coincidentals, roughing calls on Peyton Ladoc and Jack Rubo after a kerfuffle in front of the net, which they probably could have sent multiple players from both teams if they had wanted. That got very angry very fast. And then at 15:21, Zane Phyllis was called for a cross-check, which led to the power play goal by Haggart. So with that being said, we're going to keep it here, but I'm going to turn my microphone off for a couple of minutes. Get you back with you guys in just a little bit for the third period in a 5-1 lead for Lakeland on Zaleski Sports. We welcome you back here for the third period, 5-1 Lakeland. Mike Willen here with Dan Nelson on the production side of things. As Lakeland's out there now, both guys out. It looks like it's going to be Cam Bernard in net, the sophomore for the Thunderbirds. As we get set for third, reminder as well for our friends at Shuda Funeral Home, your local family-owned and operated funeral home, committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. That's at Shuda Funeral Home, Stevens Point and Plover. 5-1 in favor of Lakeland. Shots 29-9. Goals in the game, twice from Cade Meyer, also Noah Dube, Peyton Ladoc, and Haggart, and Court Meyer. As a long time getting things ready here. Haggart taking a solo skate by himself, just getting himself ready to go. Not sure what the holdup is here, getting set for the third. I think now we're just about good to go. Starting lines back out there, so it's going to be Dube flanked by Smith. And Wanta with Meyer and Haggart on the blue line. Welch flanked by Olds and Foster, Wardlevich and Cluck on the blue line. Face-off won by Lakeland. Third period's underway. Haggart, who has the unassisted power play goal at the end of that period, chips one in. Back behind the net it goes for Wanta, who's got a couple of assists of his own. Chipped across, Wanta. Centering attempt, knocked away, gets right back to him. Sends one through, that one doesn't make it. Backhand trying to chip one through. Still loose, and Andrich scrambling to cover it up, and he does. 20 seconds in. You might as well treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street, right here in Stevens Point. Wagner will take the draw with Avery Black. That one won by Pacelli. Avery Black, a very good. I remember I saw this last year. He's a very good face-off guy. Definitely the best on the team. Cluck with it now behind the net. The freshman gives and goes with them up the near side boards. Chase down there and has her trying to chip it out. Can't do it. Haggart is there. Avoids the check. And now he skates with it around the net. Plays it back to the blue line. Here is Meyer. Shot looking for a deflection. Back out to Avery Black. He has an assist on the Pacelli goal. He gets stick lifted, skated back out, and back to Cade Meyer. Meyer looking for a hat trick. Trying to chip one through, not there. Elmeyer there with him. Plays it back out to the slot and chipped forward and backhanded through and back to the neutral zone. Shot on net and caught from the red line by Brent Olson. Andrich had to be ready for that one, and he makes the stop. Minute 11 gone by. Reminder as well from our friends at Spectrum Benefit Solutions, your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started today. Face-off one, back by Lakeland. Olson chips one in. Along with Joe Vizenko is out there. Court Meyer. Al Meyer. There's one blocked off of Lawson Bain as well. Phyllis, Bandy, McGregor, Benjamin, Rintala for Pacelli. And Bernard in net. That's low on the side of the net. Bernard staying tight to the post, keeps it out. That one just tipped up off of the rafters and then banks it back down, almost off the lights. And blows it dead. I'm waiting for one to bank up toward us. It hasn't happened yet in a couple of years. But if I do it, I'm keeping it. Get whoever did it to sign it. Face off in the offensive zone for Welch. He'll take the draw against Cooper Johnson. It's one back and backhanded behind the net. Kicked forward by Wodolevich. Olds in that battle for it, taken by Haggart. Smooth skating defenseman, skates out with it. He puts on the brakes. Chip forward by Levi Reimer behind the net. Johnson. Chip forward. Shot on net. Caught and held on to off of Van Berkel by Isaac Andrich. Full on line change to Justin Heleniak. Coming in on the blue line, getting his first action. Along with Meyer, and then Dube, Wanta, and Smith on that forward line. Face off, tied up, and won by Dube. Plays it back, Wanta. Off the linesman's skate, but kept in on the backhand, but then turned over, and back to the neutral zone it goes. Big backside hit by Wanta on Peyton Ladoc. That one sent through, and then a slow shot paddled away off the netting and out of play off of the stick of freshman Justin Heleniak. Colton Beret in on this new line change. Meyer staying out there. Rubo. Wagner. Pacelli will send out Ladoc. Black. Benjamin. Rintala. They only have 4 guys out. Oh, it looks like we do have a penalty called, so it was Noah Hasler's in the box for 2. So it was a power play. For Lakeland. Played behind the nets. Trying to chip one through. Up and kept in. Rolled forward to Olsen. Top of the slot. Rubo's on the backhand. Didn't have a chance there. Trying to roll one through. That's knocked down. Avery Black just skates it forward, and he'll get into the zone. Winds up. Fires it wide. Shots now 33-9. Off a bandy stick and in. Al Meyer trying to get through. That one trying to center. That's going to be cleared all the way back down and out. All the way around the net it goes. Meyer, blue line to blue line pass. Now Court Meyer, he'll walk into a shot, save made. Andrew trying to dive on top, it's still loose, and back to the corner it goes. One-timer, Tyson fans on it. Haggart stepping up, trying to keep it in. 12:52 to go in the third, 5-1 Lakeland. Centering attempt, still loose, and it goes to the side of the net. Meyer. Walking into a shot here, it's Haggart. That may have been save made. Off to the corner it goes, still going. Meyer deflected shot, save made again off the pad. Still loose off his skate, and then just cleared back down. Getting close to the end of the power play. And power play has expired. They kill it off. That one was sent high and wide. Rintala turns it over. Here's Wanta. He'll take a shot and whistle it wide. Smith stepping up, keeps it in. Olsen, that one off a stick, and he doesn't get through. Wanta had to go off of him. He's got it back. His backhand attempt is blocked and then cleared out by Sawyer Olds. Back to Brent Olsen. And we'll get an icing to bring things all the way back. As well, our friends at SC Swiderski, that an SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Face-off will be taken off to the right of Bernard. Black and Wagner will duel, and it's taken and won by Avery Black yet again. Swung back behind the net, Haggart. Looks behind to avoid Bandy and sends it across the near side boards. Back to Haggart. He'll bank one through. Have to tag up, and now Haggart gets it back. Chips it all the way through. It's going to bounce into the Pacelli bench. Almost right into the lap of Matthew Constantino. Face off at center ice. 11:16 to go here in the third. Cooper Johnson will take the draw against Welch. And it's won by Pacelli. Cade Wodolevich off the skate of Dominic Gironella. In the game as well, Joe Vizanko. Cluck's pass picked off. Meyer picked the freshman skating around. Having himself quite the game. Freshman defenseman. Big time hit there by Olza, the defender, by Vizanko, who was falling down. Chipped through, and now here's a chance for Foster. Centers across, good pass. Shot blocked on a sliding play by Al Meyer. Good play there by Meyer, sliding across and getting a piece of his shin on the puck. Back out to the neutral zone. Chipped into the corner. Rolled forward, looking for McGregor. Goes all the way back to center, and we chased down there by Colton Beret. Backhand to Meyer, who just had that block shot. Gets it across to Courtmeyer. Trying to center one for Thyssen, not there. Knocked down there by... Now a turnover. Thyssen shot, save, made off the pad. Maybe the blocker. Maiden Thyssen has been all over the net front as well. Rintala, shot. Meyer fires it over the net off a stick. Still in play, though, behind the net. Tyson brings it back around near side, plays it back, and it's going to be off the board and out back to the red neutral zone. Haggart tries to slide one through. And now McGregor will backhand it across to the far side. Bandy trying to chase it down. He will, just chip it off the stick of Beret. 9:17 to go. 5-1 Lakeland here in the third period. Here's a play chance. Shot, save, made point blank by Bernard on Ledoc. He robbery, 10-bell save there by the sophomore Cam Bernard. Great play by Ledoc to get through. And then a better save with the face-off off to the right. Battled for, and now Ledoc has it again. Another promising. He's got a goal tonight. Shot, that's off the pad, bounces back behind the net. Backhand attempt there. Ledoc trying to center a pass. And Doob does get it out. Ledoc, though, on the back check, sends it back through. And an icing to bring it back down. 8:46 to go. Rise well from our friends at Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Aiden Welch will take the draw against Cooper Johnson. Face off one again by Pacelli. They've done a good job in the dot so far in this game. Michael Benjamin playing defense. Looks like this year. He was a forward last year. Now here's Foster. Shot attempt off a stick. Someone doesn't have a stick in there. It's chased down there. It was Gironella. So we'll get an icing to bring it back down the other way with 8:21 to go. As well for our friends at Staub Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Again, STAAB. Brad Jorgensen in to take the draw. Face-off title eventually taken by Cade Meyer. As they'll bank it off the far side boards to Smith. Looking for the pass coming up the slot was C.J. Smith. So we're under 8 minutes to go. It is Smith trying to get around. Wanta had a chance to try and chip one in, but he couldn't get much on it. Phyllis chipped in. Chased down there by number 16, Heleniak. Banked off the glass. Meyer. And Meyer, who I'm thinking is who we're going to be talking to today. Here's Doob. Breakaway. Shot. Pad save made off the right side by Andrich. Rubo chips one through. There's a shot on net from the blue line. Stopped and held by Cam Bernard. You might as well turn your house into a home. Shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture at Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, Post Road in Plover. Of course, Team 2 will have your Nasonville Dairy post-game show as well, done on the ice with Coach Jake Suter and a Lakeland player, barring the comeback of comebacks in the next 7 minutes. Avery Black battling with Haggart, and they trade checks in the corner. Shots 40-11 for Lakeland. Ledoc trying to step one through. Black skates around. Left it for the blue line, no Rubo. Gets it over to Haggart. Haggart overskated it for a second. He'll slow things down. Back to the blue line. Saucer pass across to Rubo. He'll protect it all the way across, all the way around the net he goes. Backhand to the blue line for Haggart. He's going to walk into a shot, and in! It's deflected in. I don't know who deflected, whether it was a Lakeland or Pacelli player, but it is 6-1. The time of the goal, 10:28. It might have been Gray Wagner who deflected that. We'll wait for the official announcement, but that definitely changed direction mid-flight. And there's, at that point, in those plays, there's nothing a goaltender can do. There's just nothing at all that a goaltender can do on a deflection. We'll wait for the official announcement. It is 6-1 Lakeland as Olsen backhand across. And out of the zone it goes. Chase down there, Vizenko. So they're about to ready to announce the Lakeland goal. Benjamin plays it across.
Number 3, Matt Haggard.
No, Haggard gets it.
Assisted by number 22.
Wagner the assist. So Wagner gets the only assist on the Haggard goal. So it must have hit it to the Pacelli player and in. Second goal for Haggard. Back the other way here is Aiden Welch. Backhand's going to roll wide. 5.5 to go. Shots 41-11, chipped all the way down. Icing is waved off. And chased down there by Dominic Gironella. The coaching staff saying, do not let up play to the final whistle. Play to the final buzzer. Both these teams' first game is trying to get things going, set a tone for their seasons. Lakeland, again, one of the tougher conferences you're going to find in the Great Northern, but generally independent, not in a conference. That rolls all the way down. It'll roll wide for an icing to bring things back. 4:55 to go. Again, stay tuned. Following the game, they will have our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll talk to Coach Jake Suter, and I'll give him a choice of 1 of 3 players he wants to talk to, whether it's going to be Aaron Wanta, Matt Haggard, or Cade Meyer. Haggard with a couple of goals and an assist. Meyer with a couple of goals. Wanta with a couple of assists. Here is Wanta, chips one forward off of Smith's right skate. Battle for it near side boards, and it's chipped out by McGregor. He'll slide one through Phyllis. And then Lakeland bounces right back on the counterattack. Wanta chips it through. Left wing for Colton Beret. Shot save made by Andrich. 4:15 to go. C.J. Smith chips one off the skate. looking for Haggart. Haggart trying to get through. Centering attempt, still loose, diving for Andrich, and he's going to get on top and make the cover. Andrich, don't let the 6 fool you. He's made 37 saves. And a couple of goals were deflections that he has nothing he can do on those. He's been very good tonight. The only way I can describe it, he has been very good. It's just been an overwhelming Lakeland performance so far. Back to the blue line, chipped in there by Joe Vizenko. Over to Doob. Walking into a shot, that's going to be whistling. It may have tipped the piece of the glove off of Lawson Bain. With 3.5 to go. Lakeland up 6-1. They're going to be on their way to their first win of the year. That one chipped in off a stick. Nope, no touch. Icing is the call. 3:22 on the clock. There's some new faces stepping out again for the Thunderbirds with a huge roster. Looking forward to watching later in the year when they take on teams like Mosinee. And they renew that rivalry later on this season. Battle behind the net, Cluck with Levi Reimer. That one rolling back, it's still in the zone. That one, Heleniak fans on the shot. Chased down, though, by Giranella. Back to the blue line, shot deflecting wide into the corner. Heleniak takes it on, bouncing off a stick and bouncing into the netting and out of play. He'll keep it in the zone for the faceoff with 2:55 on the clock. Again, we started, girls basketball started last week, but everything is now going in the wintertime. We are in full time now in the winter sports season with all the fall sports concluding last week after the football championships. Olsen. Also in the game, Matthew Constantino, a freshman for Pacelli. Also, Dash Behrens, a freshman, in the game as well. A couple guys getting their first ice time and on the varsity level. That one banged forward. And an icing to bring it back with 2:24 to go. Shots 43-11 in favor of Lakeland. 37 saves for Isaac Andrich. 10 combined between Cam Bernard and Andrew Malson. Draw will be taken by Phyllis against Vizenko. One by Lakeland. He sends it back out, though, to his own defensive zone. Chased down there by Lawson Bain. He'll skate around behind the net. Double forecheck there. Bandy was there. And chip back kept in. Shot blocked right in front of the net by Cade Meyer. Meyer takes a hit from Benjamin low into the boards. It looks like he's all right, though. He was leaning forward for the puck, and Benjamin laid the body. McGregor's pass gets through. 2-on-1 opportunity for Phyllis. He overskates it, looking to center it. Bandy gets it stick lifted at the last second on the block. Rintala trying to slide one through. It's out of the zone. Both teams on a change in the final 90. As someone is flipping the light switch in the stands. Chipped out for Aylmeyer. He almost sends Cluck into his own bench, and there's going to be a penalty called on Lakeland. Interference call at 15:54. He almost looked like he hit clock after the puck was gone. It looked like he almost deposited in his own bench. It's almost like one of those movie-type moments, but when he doesn't have the puck, you can't do that. Power play for Pacelli. Face-off tied up. Clock trying to keep it in is going to roll up toward us and out of play. Final minute. Black will take the draw against Court Meyer. Face-off one. And then Dube jumps the pass. And then Wardlevich buys off the puck, but Dube's still there. Short-handed breakaway. Shot. And save made. Rebound sent wide by Meyer. Andrew to the big-time save short-handed, or on the power play. On the short-handed rush by Dube, who's looking for his second of the game. Ledoc to Black. Shot. That's off the blocker with 30 seconds left. Bandy, or a chance to chip it in there for Ledoc, and he can't quite get enough of a stick on it. Cleared all the way back down for the final 20 seconds. $13 seconds left. $5 seconds left. This one's going to come to an end with a final score of 6-1. Lakeland will get the win as there's the horn. So we'll step aside. We'll have your Nasonville Dairy postgame show on the way next on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Back here with your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com with Coach Suter and Matt Hager. And Coach, Getting the first game out of the way is always going to be a good thing. I guess talk about what you saw from your team today to get 45 shots on this goaltender.
Yeah, no, I mean, he did the goal. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, and I'm sorry about that, but he did a heck of a job in net. We were throwing everything at him, and I mean, to light up 6, I don't know what the percentage is, but I was really impressed with him. And then the whole team in general, those guys, they didn't quit at all, regardless of the score. They were going just as hard at the end as they were at the start. So huge credit to the new coach and everything they're building here. And it seemed like with you got some experience going back, but those got a lot of younger guys in. Obviously, Cade, the freshman, getting a couple of goals, I guess. How are you going to try and balance what you lost last year, getting some of these younger guys now back into this system? Yeah, so I'm very lucky right now as a coach because I don't have to do much because our guys like Matt, Gray, our other leaders, do such a good job with the younger guys that I just kind of let them run the team, and they do a very good job of it. And then on the ice itself, your penalty kill, you guys are so aggressive. You go out there forechecking. You're out there trying to find those breakaways. I guess, what do you work on on your penalty kill, knowing that you can maybe get some of those chances? Honestly, we haven't worked on it yet this year. The kids just wanted to compete, wanted to work hard, and that's going to be a staple of who we are, blue-collar hockey, team-first hockey, and I'm really proud of the guys' effort today. And then with some of these leaders you talk about, in such a tough conference you guys have, one of the toughest in the state, I'll say. I guess, how are you going to be leaning on some of these guys this year, knowing you're facing the Northland Pines, the Mosinese, the Rhinelanders? Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, the best teams are always player-led, and these guys were freshmen when Max Toila, Victor Masizva, Teague Wagner, all the recent legends of Lakeland were through. They learned the right way to do things from those guys, and now they're passing that on to our younger guys. I guess last thing I ask, what does it feel now to be on the ice, get that first game? What does it feel for you as a coach that the winter season has officially begun? Oh man, school that day felt like it was 12 hours long, waiting to come down here in the game, and it was awesome. And how hard the guys went and everybody contributed. It's more than I could ask for. So, Coach, great job tonight. Good luck down the road. We're going to see you a few times, I'm pretty sure. Absolutely. Thank you. So we'll be joined by Matt. Staying here, or you want me? It's up to you, Coach. Matt, you got it, buddy. We'll be joined by Matt Haggard, our highlight house player of the game. Credited with a couple of goals. That second one was deflected by somebody. I think Grace said he got it. But I guess talk about that first one. It was unassisted, that power play. Going down to the ice, how did you get that? How did you keep that on your stick?
So, I came off the bench right away, and I think I had some guys spread out, keeping guys on them, and I saw it into the net, got a little lucky on one, throwing it at the net, so.
And it seemed like all your defensemen, you guys are very active. You're jumping into the play. You're jumping in on the rush. I guess, what do you guys work on that you're willing to take those gambles?
So, we have that high F3 that we just did this year, and coach is just trying to do a new pinching scheme for the D to be aggressive more, and that's mine and Cade's play style to a T right there, and we love getting in the offense and getting up in the play. And what's
it like working with Cade? Obviously, senior to freshman. I guess what you guys seem to be gelling pretty well pretty quickly here.
I was super excited to have him come on this year. He's a great player. He's been all over the state and country playing hockey, and I'm just going to try to bring him along with me, teach him what I know, and develop him as much as I can before I leave. So.
And for you, what does it mean to have that C on your jersey?
I'm truly humbled and honored. I mean, I learned from past leaders, Teague Wagner, Max Toila, Victor, like he said. Those guys really, really set the tone for Lakeland hockey, and I'm just trying to keep that legacy going as Lakeland hockey progresses.
And the last thing I'll ask you, being on this veteran team in a tough conference, how are you guys going to build off this game going forward with a lot of hockey still right in your horizons?
We're lucky with great coaches. They don't care who we play. They only care how we play. We're going to build every game, try to improve every game no matter what team we play, and we're going to try to do the best we can in February.
All right, so we're going to do one last thing. You see our camera up there. I'm going to give you the microphone. It's going to be yours to go. I'm Matt Haggard, and I'm in the house, all right?
All right. I'm Matt Haggard, and I'm in the house.
Great job, man. Good luck.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
Well, absolutely. Matt Haggard, our highlights player of the game. A couple of goals credit. He had an assist as well. Playing a very strong defensive game. We're in that C on that jersey. So Lakeland 6-1. They got about 45 shots. Isaac Andrew with a really strong game in net for Pacelli. That being said, we're going to wrap things up here. And it's just so I make sure I don't fall here on the ice. That has been your Masonville Dairy post-game show. Again, get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. For Dan Nelson, this is Mike Wendland saying so long, and thanks for joining us. One more time, your final score, it was Lakeland 6 and Pacelli 1. From all of us here at Zaleski Sports, stay warm, stay safe. We'll talk to you next time. So a lot of stuff going on over the rest of this week. And good night, everybody.